Hello, I'm Renee and it's great to have you with us for Movie Juice. Let's start with Henry Rollins. You can only see his uncut specials on Movie Extra. And we've got Henry Rollins Uncut from Israel on Friday, May 16 at 10 p.m. He's a man with a mouth and he knows how to use it. Here's what you'll get along with some of our most recent interview.
I am primarily a vegetarian. I'll eat meat if it's put in front of me if there's nothing else there to eat because I'd rather eat than starve. But if I have my way, I don't touch anything that breathes and dies screaming and bleeding out. But in any case, I'm a hummus fan because it's a way to get protein anywhere you go. Now, I've never heard an applause for hummus.
I've been to Israel twice, and there's a lot of things, nice things to say about Israel, but one of the great things about Israel is the food. And I do enjoy the meals there. And the hummus there, it's warm. It has a pool of olive oil at the top. And it's just a beautiful thing. You never want it to end.
Now, tell me a bit about this photojournalist, Ziv Koren. It was fabulous to be able to have a guide like him to take you through Israel because he's a photojournalist, but you get to see life through the lenses of his eyes.
Yeah, he's, well, if you go to zivkoren.com and see his work, what he's seen in his life in his own country is fairly awe-inspiring. A lot of carnage, like when something goes kaboom, Ziv goes right into it. So to walk through all these places with him, Lion's Gate, wherever, and he says, "Well, here's what I took a photo of, and you're standing where a soldier was dead, and you're standing in the spot." He was like, "Here's what it looked like 3 years ago." You're like, "Whoa." And that's hanging out with Ziv Koren.
During the year 2000, when the second Intifada broke, there was big riots started here. It took like, I don't know, 2 minutes, and there were like tons of police and army that came here. And 2 minutes later, after they evacuated the soldiers, the Palestinians put the place on fire. So the whole thing was burning. That was very intense.
People there in Israel there's compulsory military service, 18 to 20 for women and 18 to 21 for men. And so all of them have that kind of semi-soldier thing going on because they really do have to go fight or at least be part of the military. And it's interesting how it informs the women, just the way they carry themselves, because they can kick your ass.
Don't take this the wrong way. This will sound kinked no matter how I say it. But I'm going to say it anyway because it's honest. There is something about a woman in uniform holding a gun. And I'm not into some kind of S&M, spank me, I'm a naughty boy kind of thing, but a woman who knows how to lock and load. And so another thing. Thanks, you're very welcome.
When I go to these countries, I try and meet as many people as I can, shake as many hands as I can, ask as many questions as I can, and so basically say, "Hey, how are you living? What's your life like? What's it like here? What do you think of my country?" Like, let's get the dialogue going, because I think people in this world need to talk more. We need to travel more and stop this craziness. Like, "Oh, I can't talk to him. He has a thing on his head." Well, why don't you go ask him what it's called? It's probably a really cool story behind that. He's probably an okay guy who loves his kids. It's okay, and it's kind of my social experiment.
You can see Henry Rollins Uncut from Israel exclusively on Movie Extra, Friday, May 16 at 10 p.m. It's very good stuff. Now, you know the old saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Well, now it's a movie starring Cameron Diaz and Ashton Kutcher. They go to Vegas, get married, win a pile of dough, and then fight over it.
What up?
Is there anything you don't want me to ask?
You can ask me any question, doesn't mean I'm gonna answer it.
Okay, I'm good with follow-up questions.
Rolling.
We are rolling.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What does that mean, Cameron? What is this saying?
Well, I think it's saying that anything can happen here.
Right.
Anything's possible, and you are given the permission to basically do anything here that you would probably never do anyplace else at any other time in your life. And that being the title of this film, What Happens in Vegas, we witness Jack and Joy, our characters, kind of having one of those evenings. But unfortunately, of course, it doesn't stay in Vegas.
Come on, one drink.
Your Vegas isn't exactly my Vegas.
Well, maybe it should be.
I do, I take them.
We'll always have Vegas.
Hey, that's my quarter. What the?
That's right.
We're married now. remember? What job would you want to do here in Vegas?
Well, there's a little group called the Thunder from Down Under.
I am freezing the $3 million and sentencing you to 6 months hard marriage.
Objection!
How hard can it be?
I know how hard it isn't.
No. If you had to describe my character in the movie, what would you say? Like,
He's a total ass, and he smells.
okay, that's 2. Okay, that's great.
Almost done.
Oh, yeah. This is happening. By the way, it's your day for dishes.
Yes, that is the topping I wanted on my popcorn. Thanks.
What Happens in Vegas is landing in cinemas across the country right now. Smother is another comedy starring my latest favourite actor, Dax Shepard, along with Diane Keaton and Liv Tyler. Dax plays Noah Cooper. He gets fired from his job, he's getting pressured to become a dad, and then his mum moves in with him and his wife, along with all her doggies.
Trick or treat!
Mom, couple of weeks. She wants to stay for 2 weeks.
You're not even gonna know I'm here.
Oh. I'm Claire's cousin. She said I could stay here for a few days. Is that my toothbrush next to your toenail clippings? Oh man, I'm sorry.
Can you please pass the salt, Myrell?
Oh, it's my room.
Well, actually, no. I kind of like Myrell better.
It goes without saying that being in a movie with Diane Keaton almost was unbelievable for me. And I think everyone will agree after viewing the film that I blow her off the goddamn screen.
What?
Are you asleep in there? Don't you worry about a thing. I didn't hear you doing it.
Your mom stole my car.
Mom! You even think about leaving this house tonight, and I'm driving you straight to a homeless
Oh,
shelter.
yeah, I scared.
We shot this in 25 days, which, 2 things. I need to be careful what I wish for because I always wanted to be in every frame of a movie, and now I am in every scene. And that meant that I got to work first and left last, and on a very short shoot. So it was a pretty grueling work schedule. And I think I'm a better person for it, which is the most important part. I think that's what you were asking is, am I a better person? And yes, a lot better. Also, if there's any single ladies watching this, I'm also willing to dance and eat food with you.
Smother shows that every day can be Mother's Day. And for a while, every day will be a Sydney Film Festival day. From June 4, you can see some of the best and most eclectic films from all around the world. And we'll be updating you on some of the international guests gracing the 12 red carpet events. And no matter where you are in Australia, a travelling showcase of Sydney Film Festival movies will be arriving at a cinema near you sometime soon. Here's what you can expect.
How's your love life? How is my love life? Nothing doing?
Not a sausage.
You okay with that?
Oh, yeah.
Good for you.
Cheers. I am happy. Yeah, it can be tough at times. That's part of it, isn't it? I've got a great job, brilliant kids, amazing friends. I'm a very lucky lady, I know that. All right, there's no need to rub it in.
For the first time ever, the Sydney Film Festival has an official competition, and what that means is there are better movies for you to see because there are big prizes on offer for the competing filmmakers. The overall winner gets 60 grand. Of the 12 official films, 3 are world premieres, 9 will have their Australian premiere, and of all these, 3 have been selected for the prestigious Cannes Film Festival this year. There'll be 12 red carpet events with international guests, culminating in a big awards ceremony at the Opera House. Here's some of what we'll see. Joel and Nash Edgerton's first feature, The Square, Jack Black in Kung Fu Panda, Funny Games with Naomi Watts and Tim Roth, and the amazing filmmaker Mike Leigh will be in Australia for the premiere of the opening night film on June 4. It's his latest work, Happy Go Lucky. There are film festivals all around Australia, but the 55th Sydney Showcase is proving that it can really lead the pack with this A-grade smorgasbord of cinema. And thanks to the Sydney Film Festival, we've got tickets to give away, so you can be part of the action when it kicks off on June 4. You can score one of 40 flexi passes, which means you get to choose what film you want to see for free. Just go to moviejuice.com.au, click on freebies, register your details and answer this question in 25 words or less. What's your favourite snack to take into a movie and why? I don't want to go, but that's it for Movie Juice. It's been great being at your place and I'll see you again soon.